What is going on, guys? It's your boy Slick, and today I was gonna do a sim video for the first video, me flying in sim. Believe it or not, I got the track IR set up and it works really nice. I had some fun last night. No kills, just flew around it and during conflict for a little bit. I had a couple of, I think I killed one guy, but he got kill stolen, surprisingly enough. I would love to show you those clips, but I never turned off my recording software. I have 10 hours of desktop recording, and it really ruined my thing. For some reason, it ruined it. So whenever I pulled it into Adobe Premiere, I couldn't cut it. It was just audio. So instead of that, I have this pretty decent game because they buffed 30 mils yesterday. So I played the Italian G14. Now, I saw a video recently from Chicken. If you guys know Chicken, he's a friend of mine, McChicken Bites. And he talked about how to grind efficiently and like the easiest way to grind a tree. I didn't watch the entire video, so I'm kind of just going to tell you my thing, but I'm sure these are going to line up. And go check out Chicken. His link will be in the description down below. So a lot of people don't know how to grind efficiently. It's a question I get asked a lot is, how do you grind? And I know I'm not really the person that you should be asking how to grind, considering I use a lot of gold. I use a lot of gold that's not mine. I get a lot of things for free. But I did grind this patch. I grinded a lot on the Italian tree. And I did it using a method that stays true to its name. Talisman, premium time. That's it. And that's honestly the most efficient way to grind. Find something you're comfortable in. Put a talisman. Oh, God. I don't know where that came from. Put a talisman on it and play. And that's basically it. A lot of people are using the G55S. They're climbing up the tree very fast. It's a tier 4 premium. And this is something that I want to mention is if you use something that's tier 4, it's the best thing to grind with. You will get the max RP for your tier because it's kind of an unsung thing. Not a lot of people know about it. It's if you're using different tiers to research tiers higher or lower than you, it may not be efficient. So you have to check on your aircraft. It'll tell you what it's most efficient at grinding. So the G14 is very efficient at grinding tier 4, tier 3, and tier 5. And the same thing with the G55S. If you take a biplane that you really love and put a talisman on it, you're not going to be able to grind a G91. It's sad, but that's just how it works. And the reason they do that is because they don't want people to just stay in one tier and grind out everything. And I know that's kind of exactly what you do, but tier 4 is, kind of the top prop tier, so I guess it's understandable if people want to stay there forever. So yeah, that's basically how you grind. You can see that I see Chicken in this game, which is kind of ironic. We fought against each other. He had a better game than I did. But yeah, that's basically how you grind efficiently. So let's talk about the G14AS. This is the Italian version. Mine is spaded, and it flies like a dream. I absolutely love this plane. I don't have my normal G14 spaded. I believe it's a high-altitude version of the 109. I don't know if that's completely true. That's what I heard from people that I play with. I don't know if that's 1,000% correct. I have my K4 and my G10 spaded, and I left out the G14 because from what I remember, it was added after both those planes were in the game. I think it was added for some random patch mid 109. So for this thing to be spaded, I absolutely love it. It's my favorite Italian plane right now. I know it's funny, but I just love German planes. And, some people might say, well, why are you playing this over something like the G56? Well, G56 has a broken radiator right now, and I love that plane to bits, but I can't play it until they fix the radiator. You have to run that plane on 90% throttle. You can't run it over 100, or it will completely melt on you, and that's just a real shame. It's a real shame. But I love the way the Italians fly. And we can touch on one more thing while I go in for this P51. How to kill Italians. I know this is a very, very small thing. Very, very small thing. But the Italian tree is very similar to Japan. So if you know how to kill Japan, you know how to fight the Italians. They turn very well, right? They have good guns, but they have a low top end. They can't catch a lot of the other nations' planes. A lot of people, I see a lot of people here who do, now of course this is terrible because I'm not in an Italian plane right now. I couldn't be doing what I'm doing right now in an Italian plane, completely bringing a P-51 vertical and whatnot. But it doesn't fight like this. It fights level turn fights and goes head on. And a lot of people try to beat these Italian planes in head ons, and it's just not going to happen. These Italian planes are armed with 320s that are going to converge at almost every, like, they converge at the perfect distance, I feel like. And they just rip planes apart. So don't go head on with the Italians. Don't turn with them. Just set them up for disaster. Make them lose their energy. Make them go into a turn, and then just use your energy to go up and then come back down on them. Basically, how to boom and zoom is how you kill them. Boom and zoom, or energy retention, energy fighting. That's basically it. And look at those 30s. When they finally work, oh my god. I've had a lot of hiccups with 30s in this game recently. It's just, it seems like they don't do anything. It's a real shame. But the Italian planes can turn very, very well. I just want you guys to know that. So don't go after these people thinking that you can beat them in a turn fight. I would say even if you're in a Spitfire, be cautious, you know? And if you're going to be playing, you know, planes that are a little bit faster are better to deal with them. So like a P-47 is a very good hard counter for the Italian planes, the G series, because it's just so fast. It gets a G suit, for fuck's sake. The P-47N is one of the most under-tiered planes in the game, but we can touch on that in a different light. We're finishing up this last kill here on a P-47 who was ground pounding. You see I'm just going to use my energy here to make him not be able to hit me. And we'll turn inside of him. When you have energy and speed, you can kind of just dictate the fight and figure out what you want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Let me know what Italian plane you'd like to see me fly next. I would love to fly the G56. I'd love to fly that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll brave it if you guys really want to see it. All right. So I'll see you guys later on today. I'm going to be doing a stream as well, so stay tuned for that. And possibly an hour from this being uploaded, I'll be live for Rising Storm 2. So just go check that out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.